Hey everyone! Well, we're here. We're back, and today we're doing another anti-MLM video, and for this video we are heading back on over to Reddit, filtering by top post of this week, and just seeing what the Huns have been up to. We are nearing the end of the month, and not just the end of the month, but the end of the month with a holiday, so as always the Huns will use whatever excuse they need to upsell their products to make it look like their products are really what they're trying to sell and not the business opportunity. Maybe Halloween is a good excuse to kind of maybe focus on the products temporarily, but once we get over Halloween, we know that the main thing they will be promoting is the business opportunity, so you can have holiday money to spend on your loved ones, and then hopefully people stay after that because they've just made so much money over the holidays. Yeah, no. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really like it, please subscribe. Make sure to check out my description below for all of my fun links. I have links to my Patreon, my channel members, my anti-MLM playlist, my social medias, and an email they can send content to that if you ever find it while scrolling the many forms of social media, you can send it over there. And with all of that said, let's get into reading these posts. List of vendors at the upcoming local fall market. Sigh. Over 35 vendors with some amazing products, I'm gonna say. I mean, it looks like it's an S, but maybe stuff with amazing stuff. The vendors are Pampered Chef, Lots of Dots, Tupperware, Epicure, 31, Enjoy, Monate, I hate the spelling, Tranont, I think, doTERRA, Norwex, Mary Kay, Allote, Sipology, Stampin' Up, Image Crafts, Law Good Dog, Color Street, Sweet Legs, Fifth Avenue, Papa Shed, She's Got Legs, Rodan and Fields, Sunset Gourmet, SVF Embroidery, Discovery Toys, Creations by Cat, H&H Country Crafts, Diane's Wreaths and More, Toycraft Engravings, Christensen 3D Creations, Weighted Stuffies and More, Colorful Creations with Whitney. If I were to guess, I would think maybe only 5 to 10% of these are not an MLM. And I guess if you're gonna like have a vendor event, might as well just have all of them be an MLM, just put them all in one place. But it's sad because I do believe there are legitimate people there trying to sell their goods, their small business. They're trying to get their name out in the community, and it's hard to do that when you have these MLMs to compete with and people are unaware that they are not actually small businesses and they may think that this is this person's own brand, and they're like, wow, this looks so professional, this looks so amazing. And I'm not saying that the real small businesses don't look professional, but they may somewhere in the back of their mind be like, where have I heard Monate before, or where have I heard Color Street before? And it may be already in there versus like a business that you've never heard of. So they are taking eyes, money, attention away from actual small businesses, and this is why I really dislike when they are at vendor events, because they shouldn't be allowed there. Because you are not a small business. You are not really there to sell a product. You are there to convince people to do this with you. OP down here writes, I moved to a new area recently and I love going to local markets and seeing what the small businesses are selling. I went to one a few weeks ago and it was about 1/4 MLMs. Got this in the mail for an upcoming one, and this one is about 50% MLMs. Wish the organizers wouldn't allow this. I mean, I said 5 to 10. Again, I don't know off the top of my head like every MLM that's out there, but I did notice quite a bit of MLMs on this list, so maybe it is 50%, more than 50%. And I agree. It's sad that they're putting, I mean, maybe it's just by, I was going to say it's by alphabetical order, but it is interesting that, like, Pampered Chef, Tupperware, 31, Monate, doTERRA, like, those ones are at the top versus actual small businesses, which I just viewed as actual small businesses, are more near the bottom. That's sad. that means that they know what they're doing. And they're like, oh, you probably have heard of these companies before, which is like, okay, then it's definitely not a small business if you've heard of these companies before. If these companies are all around the country, is it really a local small business, which are the ones you should be hyping up, the ones that you should allow at your local markets? Comments down here say, we went to a huge fall festival a couple weekends ago with local vendors. They were lined up along a path towards the food trucks. Then there was this massive tent saying more vendors. Went into the tent, all MLM boots. Even Tupperware, Cutco, Mary Kay, Avon. I think some lady even had a rack of LuLaRoe set up. Whoever organized that knew what they were doing. Okay, I don't like that because I just don't think that they should be welcome in vendor events, because I think that it gives these people who believe they're small businesses, like, it kind of feeds into that more, that they believe they are small businesses when they're not. And so I just think they shouldn't be welcome at all. But it is a little bit funny that they kind of are just like put into a back corner and all put together in their own little area. I do find that a little bit funny. Sad, but it's like, just don't even allow them to come, especially if you know what you're doing and you know that they need to be like kind of put off into the corner. Don't allow them. Just don't allow them at your vendor events. Somebody responds, I always appreciate the segregation. Last year I went to this big traveling antiques and vendor show, and I was expecting so many MLMs, but they had shoved them into the back row with the cable company booth and political party booth. I had a good laugh. I definitely see the humor behind it, but again, it's like, if you know what you're doing, why even allow them? Why even entertain the fact that they are small local vendors? We know they're not, so just don't allow it. It works. The best texts. My girl, the Hun, just hit pre-baby weight since starting these products and is down 12 pounds. So happy for her. So it looks like she sent a picture of herself stepping on the scale and says, I've reached pre-baby weight. And then the upline, or Hun, goes, what? Girl, that's freaking amazing. And then she responds, pre-baby number 1. I haven't been this weight since I was 20 or 21 years old. That was 3 years ago. And then we have somebody responding to the picture, or I guess, yeah, to the post. It says, just a random comment here, but scales that read step off means that they're not calibrated correctly and can get incorrect readings. And the Hun responds, regardless, she's happy with her results. Not sure what your point of commenting that is. Thanks for the info. I know what the point of commenting that is. Basically saying like, hey, you guys are you're sharing this information, basically stating that your products work, that your products help you lose weight in 12 days or whatever she said. She's lost 12 pounds. I'm so used to them being like, lose all of your fat in 12 seconds, so I just was like, it's probably in 12 days. So that she's down 12 pounds because of this product. That is how they are portraying it. But then come to find out, not saying this commenter is correct, but it's like, hey, when the scale says that, it means that it's inaccurate, and that basically you're lying to people. You're trying to be like, hey, look at how it works, but it probably doesn't. And if this person is happy with their results, happy that they have, reached a goal weight of theirs, that is amazing. But we know that they do this as a way to sell the company, sell the product, get people involved in this. So you are being deceitful. And down here, Opie writes, I just find it hilarious at this point. I mean, yeah, they lie. They lie to prove that their products work. I mean, they'll say like, well, if you could lose 5 pounds in 5 days, would you? And a lot of people are starting to speak up and be like, no, that's unhealthy. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do it the healthy way. Like, I just want to work out, eat right. I don't want to chew a gummy and have it apparently lose weight. Like, I don't believe that to be true. And I have seen people claim, and I believe I've also read certain disclaimers when it comes to it works, that it's like, Along with chewing this gummy, you need to follow a proper diet and exercise. So it's not just the gummy that will help you lose weight. It's actually the diet and exercise part that will help you lose weight, but yet they want you to believe it's the gummy. So I believe that it works. It's very deceitful and they will do anything they can. They don't care that people are lying as a way to promote their product. It does not bother them one bit. Comments down here say, so the Hun tries to brush off a valid point about incorrect calibration, giving wrong readings by saying, regardless, she's happy with her results. LOL, this is a textbook case of facts don't care about your feelings. Somebody else responds, the scale might not be showing the actual weight. So, what's your point, LOL? My point is that the scale might not be showing the actual weight. Are you dense? God, if someone were that dismissive of me, I'd be so freaking angry. Sorry, I said dense in body and mind. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, they don't care. They will use anything they can. They will use doctored pictures. You know, we've seen people who are trying to sell like tanning lotion. They'll just mess with the contrast or the saturation of the picture and be like, look at how tan I am now. It's like, yeah, that's crazy that everything else around you also got darker. Like, how dumb do they think people are? And even if they don't think people are dumb, why are you okay with lying and being deceitful to prove that your products work? If you have to lie to say your products work, I'm gonna say they probably don't. No, this is fake. This is fake. This baby, I'm assuming it's a girl, her name is Lula Rue. Born November 15, 2022, born to Corey and Ashley. Lula Rue? No, comments on this say, they'll lose money on her too. Oh my god. That's really good. That's a really good comment. Somebody else said Lula, no. Somebody else said that child will rue the day her parents named her Lula. It's so funny. That's so sad. Like, you are a part of an MLM company and you're going to name your baby after that? Like, I could understand if Deanna, the creator of LuLaRoe, naming one of her daughters LuLaRoe or LuLaRoe. And I know that she named her company LuLaRoe after her 3 daughters, but like if she had another one, or if like one of her granddaughters was named LuLaRoe, like LuLaRoe, I could understand that. But it's like, you paid $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 to work for this company, and you're gonna name your child after a scam, after a company that has been proven multiple times to be an issue, that has multiple documentaries with multiple people speaking out against how horrible this company has treated them, has been to them, has taken money from them, has held them hostage, it feels. Like, there are people in documentaries, God, I'm getting so worked up, I talk so fast. There are people in these documentaries who have said, like, it has caused me marital issues. It has, you know, I got to the point where I did retire my husband, and then I realized we are so dependent on this company, we have to keep going forward, but then certain months are better than others. It's easy to lose rank. If you're not doing certain things, then, you know, the owner basically just stops talking to you. They were proven time and time again to be stealing people's artwork, not giving them credit, changing it up a little, tiny little bit and being like, that's good enough, because they had such an unrealistic number of designs that they had to create. I don't remember if it was like daily or weekly, but like they had to come up with like 100 new designs, and that's why so many of them are so ugly. But they just cared about producing more and more and more and more, and not caring one bit about the quality of items that they're putting out. They put out the fact that like, oh, it's not our product that's bad, you're just too stupid and you don't know how to put on leggings. That's the company that you want to name your child after? I feel so bad for this baby. My doTERRA selling ant. If that doesn't just say, like, MLMer 101, like, you know, oh, there's my crazy aunt selling her oils. There's my crazy aunt in her next MLM adventure. It's always the aunt. So the aunt writes, "Hey all, I had to leave my teaching job because of a leg injury. Therefore, I'm going to restart my essential oils business and my candle business. I am also looking into doing some tutoring and making crochet baby items. Please look for additional posts about each one. I am starting with essential oil classes." Oh, don't do that. "This is kind of a market research post. Please let me know if you are interested in any of these services so I can focus on what I need to do. Thank you all so much." And then she posts another post and says, "Seeing so much about the laws of attraction. After doing some research about its history, it's become clear to me it's rooted in witchcraft." She says, something Christian should have anything to do with it. "It teaches that you can create your own reality by thinking it into existence. That is something that only God can do. Therefore, it is teaching that we are gods. Now, where have we heard that before? That was the first lie the evil one told Eve. People are still falling for it today. Please have nothing to do with this belief." Oh, okay. That kind of went totally somewhere different. I hope that in her original post that people tell her to focus more on like tutoring, especially if she's a teacher. I think that is a fantastic way to still use your talents, but you know, if you can't actually go in and teach anymore, but you can still tutor people, I think that's great. If she knows how to crochet, I think that that is something that she should focus on. I definitely don't think she should focus on essential oil classes. I mean, at this point, it's like, I don't know what you could teach on essential oils, like I guess what they do, but at this point, like, people have the internet, they have YouTube, they have Google, they can find out what oils do what. They don't need to pay for a class from you to learn about essential oils. Down here, OP writes, "She teaches little kids and actually lost the job for using Christian studies in pre-K and kindergarten. When she found out, she thought she was being persecuted, so she went back to snake oil sales." Well, that went a totally different direction than I thought it was going to go, so it's not because of a leg injury, it's because she actually got fired for teaching something she shouldn't. Oh, okay, well, yeah, I take back what I say about tutoring, and maybe the essential oil business is for her. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to respond to that. That's very sad that people are so far into what they believe to be the answer, be right, that they are going to project that in an environment where it's not necessary, needed, or supposed to be. So that's just sad. Comments on this say, "It's kind of funny because MLMs push manifestation, prosperity, gospel, laws of attraction all the time." They actually do. We have seen people where it's like, you know, if you just think positively enough, if you just put that out into the universe, if you just do that, God will give you what you deserve. And it's like, do you deserve an MLM business that takes advantage of people? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Of course, that's not how they see it. That's how we see it. We see it as that. It's like, God did not put an MLM business into your life. Like, anybody can join an MLM. It does not take a special skill to join. It just takes money to join. Like, it does not take any sort of anything to even stay. Like, as long as you are putting money into this business, you can claim it as your own, because they're totally fine with that. But yeah, it does not take a special skill, it does not take a special talent in order to get into this. It just takes a certain kind of money, and that's usually whatever you got. They'll take it. Everybody's winner. Congrats. This was our October 2nd winner. Congrats. Okay, let's see. Zoom in. Giveaway winner. You paid Violet Monk, $1,600. Congrats to my $1,600 giveaway winner, Violet Monk. Oh my gosh, I'm in shock. You have no idea how grateful I am. This is going to help me so much with bills. I'm behind. Thank you so much. Okay, Violet Monk, congrats. Good job. You won $1,600. OP down here writes, this girl, Violet Monk, is every MLM Hun's October winner. I just find it comical that I have a couple of people I know who run giveaways in different MLMs, and they all have the same winner. If you search her name on Facebook, there are multiple posts where she is the winner. Stay tuned for everyone's November 2nd winner. I'm not surprised that they just would be like, oh, the same person keeps winning. Isn't that weird? Hopefully you just don't notice, because I don't believe that anybody's actually winning these giveaways. I really don't, because they don't care about authenticity, and the way that you even enter into these giveaways is not exactly how they portray it. They'll say like, name your favorite color and I'll enter you into a giveaway. So then you'll say like pink, and then they'll comment and they'll be like, oh, I messaged you. And then the message will be like, actually, in order to enter the giveaway, can you repost my post onto your account or onto your page? And, you know, to me, I'm like, well, that's not what you originally said, is how you enter the giveaway. How you enter the giveaway was just saying your favorite color, but now it's actually you have to do me a favor. And then my guess is that even if they do actually win this money, is that they would only give it to people who had family members sign up. They signed up themselves, they bought something, whoever had the most family members buy something under that post, that's how I guess they would give to the giveaway winner. So it's not actually random, it's not really real, it's a pay to win sort of thing, and I don't like that because they don't really make it seem like that's it. They'll be like, no purchase necessary, even though I kind of think it is. Of course, that's just my opinion. Comments on this say, so you're telling me I have no chance? Some of your sons no to the commenter. Although having 3 first names is impressive. They are not violent? Oh my goodness, Violet Monk. Noted. But I am going to keep the boss babe dream alive. I hope for you, Nick, Nora, Charles. I really hope that your boss babe dream is alive and well, but unfortunately you are not Violet Monk, who apparently wins every MLM giveaway because they're just so lucky. They just happen to enter into all of these MLM giveaways, and they just happen to be the winner multiple times. Also, why 1,600? Does that seem like a weird random number to like give away to somebody? And of course, like, she needed it for bills because she's just so behind. But like, why would she be behind? She should probably join this amazing opportunity that would take so well care of her. That's the way I'm gonna word it. I'm starting to run out of words that I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm out of it. Alright, and we have reached the end of the video. We all know what that means. It is meme time, and I saw this post. It says, immediately thought of doTERRA hunts, and it says, and that's how Linda learned. You can't fix your engine with essential oils. It's a woman looking into her car engine, and the engine is absolutely smoking, and she looks very upset, or shocked. Probably both, but definitely doTERRA Huns, Young Living Huns, they would be like, what do you mean I can't solve every problem without essential oils? That's how I solve everything. My child comes home sick from school, just rub oils all over them. Make them as oily as possible. Immediately will fix the problem. Somebody says they're hungry. Got the solution for you. Let me just give you a bottle of essential oils for you to drink. You will no longer be hungry. Somebody says that they need to go to the optometrist because they think they can't see far away, you know, as clearly as they once could. There is no reason to do that. You just take essential oils and all your problems will be solved forever and ever and ever. Yeah, no. The fact that they think they can solve every problem with essential oils, I mean, this may be an over-exaggeration, Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if someone somewhere tried it and then was like, oh my god, if this works, do you know the amount of money I could make claiming that if you just shove essential oils into your oil tank that it solves it? I would make so much money, because then again, maybe they would still are claiming that if you mix a little bit of essential oils in with your motor oil, that it totally works, and that they just have, again, no problems lying to people, deceiving people. People in the essential oil MLMs are totally okay with lying and deceiving. I mean, I think it was either Young Living or doTERRA had to put out a statement telling their reps to stop saying that the essential oils can cure COVID. Like, when you need to put out a statement because your reps are willing to go that far, we have a problem. The fact that so many people in MLMs are willing to go way overboard in order to sell these products, that's a problem. It means that these products are either not as great as they are claiming them to be, or there's an oversaturation. There is in the market, that there are too many reps trying to sell the same thing. So they basically have to come up with lies in order to sell these products so that people go to them instead of the person who's just like, hey, put these on your laundry balls, put these, mix these with your household cleaners, put them in a diffuser, and, you know, have them, you know, be how you're just supposed to use essential oils. Not ingesting them, rubbing them all over your children, rubbing them on your pets. Like, it's just the level of danger that they're willing to go in order to make money and I guess lie to themselves is always absolutely terrifying. Alright, you guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really, really liked it, please subscribe, and if you really, really, really liked it, hit that notification bell. Let's talk anything and everything anti-MLM in the comments below, and until my next video, I will see you guys then. Bye!